Hello, so my name's Jennifer Loy. I'm a professor of product design and I'm a research theme leader in advanced manufacturing, digital fabrication, which is one of the initiatives that Charles spoke about. So thank you very much. That was a really good lead-in. And now we look at technology in terms of what it can do, what the possibilities are in terms of manufacturing, the digital technologies that have come together over the last 10 years and having a huge impact in what we can do. But more importantly, we're interested in its transformative potential on how we work, how we interact with our built environment, and what that means for the future. So I just want to give you a really quick snapshot of understanding what I mean by that. So I'm going to just talk about 3D printing in particular. So over the last 100 years, we've developed systems of production that dictate how everything around us sort of looks, how it's manufactured, how we buy it, how we consume. And really the push has always been towards mass production, whether it's assembly line changes in assembly line production or whether it's to do with the actual technology itself. But it's really about trying to create things cheaper and create more of them. But we know in the last sort of 20 years, really, the impact that that's having, and everything really does have to change. But how do we change it? So we know now, what we know now is that mass production over the last 100 years has actually led us, has backed us into a corner, and we're producing things that are having a terrible impact on the environment and also on societies and how we urbanize in order to create factories. And if you think about Ford and the impact on Detroit and what's happened there now, I'm sure you'll be absolutely horrified, no understanding of what that was going to create. So what's happening now is 3D printing. And 3D printing is a catalyst for all these digital technologies around data generation and communication, how we interact, how we distribute things. And 3D printing allows us to do things completely differently. And it's a paradigm shift. So we've gone from that to now I can create a lamp for you with your fingerprint on it. So we've gone from mass production to mass customization with this technology that allows us. And this is great. If you think about it, if we could redesign our production systems now and look on the last 100 years as a blip, we would want to go to a system where we were only creating what it was we actually wanted to use. And that's where this technology comes in. And it means that, yes, we can create the most amazing things. These are some of my third-year students actually created these, and this is a completely new way of doing jewelry. So we can 3D print with wax, and also we can 3D print directly in gold if we want to. This guitar is a one-off piece created by the student for the Blues on Broadbeach Festival. But more importantly, they can sell them online. So they can sell to somebody in Norway, they can send the file over, have it printed over there. So it's changing the way that we do business. That's a really interesting area of research. And it's had implications. Our research has looked as well at the implications for remote regions. This in particular was a project that we did with Oxfam. There's a whole slew of projects around working in humanitarian logistics, where you create site-specific parts for particularly difficult situations. And instead of having to order something that takes 3 months to get there, you can create something on site. The big industries are really embracing this. You know, Airbus has invested billions in this, and as well, you look at like GE, they've created GE Additive, or HP has split their entire working practice so that there's a whole new company, which is HP Additive, which is working in this technology. And you can see why. With Airbus, here's a lovely example of a part for an aeroplane that was done by traditional CNC routing at the back, additive manufacturing at the front. It saves them over $1 million a year in fuel on the planes that they're on. There's 1,000 of these on an Airbus A380. And what that means is it saves money, but also it saves the environment. You can create things as a single piece. This dress here was printed, it's over 20,000 components. It's just like this. This is, one of my students did this piece, Aaron, and it comes off the machine literally all in one go. So it changes how factories are organized. 30 seconds, bugger. They said there was going to be swearing in this. And that means we can customize products completely differently. And so from a medical point of view, It means that not only can we create new things, this is scoliosis back brace done to the scan of someone's back and worked out to their prescription so they can bend in one way and not in the other, but more importantly, we can actually rethink how we do surgery. There's a Ziggy, and if anyone wants to know about Ziggy, ask me afterwards, but it actually changes how we do surgery, which means we can move into a different way of providing healthcare, which feeds in, honestly, this is my last slide, I promise, Charles, which feeds into a whole shift in paradigm about healthcare from the way we do things at the moment to proactive, personalized healthcare and rehabilitation, because this technology is only part of a whole range of digital technologies where 3D printing is the catalyst that brings it together. So we've got electronics, we've got online communication, allows us to push and pull and change objects to be bespoke. And it means that we can monitor things going forward. And it really does change how we work, how we operate, what products we make, and how we use them. So I'm very much looking forward to seeing what comes out of this research theme in the future. Thank you.